W0w. U.S. Army Navy Special Forces in Action. The 5th Special Forces Group, Airborne, 5th SFG-A, is one of the most decorated active duty United States Army Special Forces groups in the U.S. Armed Forces. The 5th SFG-A saw extensive action in the Vietnam War and played a pivotal role in the early months of Operation Enduring Freedom. 5th Group, as it is sometimes called, is designed to deploy and execute 9 doctrinal missions: unconventional warfare, foreign internal defense, direct action, counterinsurgency, special reconnaissance, counterterrorism, information operations, counterproliferation of weapon of mass destruction, and security force assistance. 3. As of 2016, the 5th SFG-A is primarily responsible for operations within the CENTCOM area of responsibility as part of the Special Operations Command, Central SOCCENT. The 5th SFG-A specializes in operations in the Middle East, Persian Gulf, Central Asia, and the Horn of Africa, POL. The 5th SFG-A and 2 of its battalions spend roughly 6 months out of every 12 deployed to Iraq as Combined Joint Special Operations Task Force, Arabian Peninsula. The U.S. ship Endurance carried over 2,400 pieces of equipment, including tanks, other tracked vehicles, and more than 1,200 wheeled vehicles and trailers, and a team of soldiers from the U.S. Army's 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 3rd Infantry Division from Savannah, Georgia to the port at Bremerhaven. They were welcomed by Lieutenant General Christopher Cavoli, Commander of United States Army Europe, (USAR), and a number of other high-ranking officials from Germany, the United Kingdom, and the United States. We are doing this to exercise our ability to reinforce NATO and to establish collective defense for the alliance. Defender 20 is an exercise that we have planned with our allies to practice and to rehearse the deployment of large numbers of American soldiers with equipment to link up with our allies, in this case 18 different allied nations in Europe, and then to proceed to exercises throughout the continent, said Commander U.S. Army Europe, Lieutenant General Christopher Cavoli, in Bremerhaven today. We are doing this to exercise our ability to reinforce NATO and to establish collective defense for the alliance, he added. This is a defensive exercise that requires whole-of-government participation from all of our allies, he then said, underlining the importance of NATO's continued ability to work closely together and exercise interoperability and readiness. The YA-64 Apache helicopter prototype was first flown in 1975. Hughes received a full-scale development contract in 1976. The U.S. Army approved the program in 1982 for full-scale production of the helicopter now known as the YA-64 Apache. The most recent model, the YA-64 Apache Guardian helicopter, went into production in 2012, carrying various radar, shooting capabilities, communication, and engine upgrades from the years of research and development. According to Boeing, more than 100 YA-64 Apache helicopters have been produced since October 2014. Autocraze was awarded a contract by the Arab Republic of Egypt Ministry of Defense for the supply of Craze 6322 platform trucks in 2014. The first batch of the Craze 6322 off-road vehicles was shipped to the Egyptian Ministry of Defense Armament Authority in April 2014. Shipment of the next batch of vehicles began in April 2015. The Lao People's Democratic Republic awarded a contract to Autocraze for the supply of Craze 6322 odd military trucks in December 2014. The vehicles will be delivered through to 2015. During his speech, McConville shared with cadets several vignettes from his combat tours, including one from when he was with the 1st Cavalry Division in Iraq in 2004. During that time, he recalled, he was flying an Apache helicopter when he was given authority to shoot at a white van whose occupants were allegedly shooting rockets at American soldiers. McConville spied the van from the air and began to follow it, but should he order his soldiers to shoot? McConville asked cadets what they would do in that situation and then related what actually happened. He sped up, flying well ahead of the van so he could see where it was going. Eventually, it stopped, and a family got out.